Here we go, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. Let's jump right in. 7 nuclear energy stock set to 10x from AI data center power demand. Artificial intelligence is creating one of the biggest electricity demand shocks in decades. AI training clusters, hyperscale data centers require 24/7 baseload power, which is exactly what nuclear energy provides. Big tech companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Google are already signing long-term nuclear power contracts to secure reliable electricity for AI infrastructure. This is why investors are starting to call nuclear energy the hidden backbone of the AI economy. Why nuclear could become the AI power source. AI data centers require massive electricity around the clock. Renewable energy alone can't provide that constant supply. That's why nuclear is suddenly back in favor. Okay, when people need it, then hey, we'll give you another try. Also, in all seriousness, zero carbon baseload power, 24/7 electricity for AI training clusters, long-term contracts with hyperscalers. In fact, governments are now approving next generation nuclear plants, partly to support the future energy demand from AI infrastructure. 7 nuclear companies positioned to benefit the most. Let's jump right in. All right, guys, first one up is Constellation Energy Corporation, the largest nuclear power producer in the United States, has operates over 21 nuclear reactors. I didn't even realize that. Produces 10% of all carbon-free electricity in the U.S. Okay, signed long-term deals with tech companies to power data centers. Why does that matter? Is Constellation's coming the go-to nuclear provider for hyperscale AI infrastructure. Right now, on the weekly chart that we're looking at, this low pivot area over here was previous support, and we're going to see if it will hold this week. What we want is a breakout above that red candle, and then maybe a pullback when it hits resistance up here, the red dash line, then continuation. CCJ, one of the world's largest uranium producers, because you need both sides, controls major uranium reserves, supplies nuclear fuel to dozens of reactors worldwide, owns a stake in the Westinghouse nuclear reactor technology. If nuclear demand surges, uranium demand obviously is going to rise with it. Holding the 20, nice little run up here off the 200. Not financial advice. Any of these could go from, where they are now to $1 million a share or zero. But right now, this topping tail, possibly an inverted hammer, basically hammering in the low, so to speak. Uh, uh, we'll have to see how this weekly candle forms. SMR is the next one. NuScale power leader in the small modular reactors. The first SMR design approved by the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission, reactors designed for data center clusters, industrial sites. Why this matters. SMRs, small modular reactors, could allow AI data centers to run on dedicated nuclear power. Now it's selling off some here. We do, I don't know why I missed that, are coming into a little bit of previous support there. So we'll put a blue line, but we need a little bounce here, clearing candle similar to this one here to get the party started. OKLO is one of the purest AI energy plays in the market. Plus, it's at a good price. Coming down to this previous support zone, 1, 2, 3 weeks, and a bounce. So looking good there. Would like to see that hit and then a break. But this one's back. You guys have heard of Sam Altman, backed by OpenAI investor, building macro reactors designed specifically for data centers. Reactors can run for decades without refueling. And then BWXT, nuclear supply chain leader. Got to have the shovels and the picks. Builds nuclear components. Major contractor for U.S. government and small modular reactor development. Expected strong revenue growth from the nuclear expansion. Every reactor requires specialized nuclear engineering. And even as we talk, having a nice little potential breakout, candle here above the 20. Let me catch that right there. Nice little support zone here, right there. This one here, LEU, Centrus Energy Corp. Key Uranium Enrichment Company produces LU fuel, whatever that is, HALEU, required for many next generation reactors supported by U.S. government nuclear programs. Why it matters, advanced reactors need special nuclear fuel, and these people provide it. Nice bounce here last week, clearing out 1, 2, 3 weeks previous to it. Little resistance here regarding this previous support. But anyway, nice, definitely nice breakout last week. We'll see how this week ends. GEV, one of the largest nuclear reactor builders, developing the BWRX 300 small modular reactor designed specifically aimed at large industrial power users and data centers. Why that matters. Small modular reactors scale globally. GE Vernova could become one of the biggest suppliers. Everyone, when I think of nuclear, growing up back in the Stone Age, there was these huge, plants, a lot of smoke coming out. Okay, that's all I remember. A lot of brick and mortar, to build them. But nowadays they're going to, just like, batteries over time have gotten smaller, more powerful, so on and so forth. So, but chart wise, looking good here. That's really what you want to see. Consolidation, then a breakout. See the green candle that broke out over that consolidation. High odds, high percentage play, setup, however you want to say it. And right now we're inside this red bar. Many times these red candles after a big run pull back, you get follow through. We haven't seen the follow through yet. I mean, green last week closed, this week still green. So we'll have to see how that pans out. But I mean, hey, looking good so far. But guys, appreciate you watching. If you want to learn more about the charts, more about upcoming, power plays in the industry, check us out on Patreon. Link below, and we will see you on the charts.